that you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial.
Okay. My bad. I'm just trying to fix the screen now. Length of video clip. No, screen. Hold on. He said hit the live broadcast button. It says it's broadcasting right now. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to just play with my screen like this. Alright, I'm ready to play, yo. Fuck it. I can't, yo. I don't know how to make it normal screen. Whatever. Play the game, Mike. If it bothers me while we playing, I'ma just yeah.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinding my deadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish.
I guess I would have to. Hold on, I think I can share the stream with y'all. Now that it's on my YouTube, I can just go to my YouTube and get the link.
Okay, Coach, thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, you don't got kicked. Hold on. What's up there? I wish somebody could tell me how to get it to the full screen, man. Whatever. It's good, Joe. Go ahead. Yeah, the link in there, yo. Like I said, if the screen starts fucking with me,
stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, go!
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Second and 11. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Melvin Gordon. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Block.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah. Hey, that's why we grabbed Tucker.
Now after the touchdown, it's
Elite
Zerline.
kicker.
He'll kick it away.
Situations. We kick a lot of field goals over here.
This is taken at his 4. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. This is Elliott. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Alpha. 55 is my guy, 55. You don't want none, baby. Hard. Hey, you don't say.
Here's second and 8.
Oh my fucking God!
Complete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Nice 7, let's go. Ready, go. Hey, eat. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better. Ready. Hut.
They'll drop the throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Set. 19. Check. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Come on. 59.
To throw again on second down. Watson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Watson going to sneak it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yeah, I think he was able to lean forward a little bit, but he did not get the first down. So that's a very disappointing play, as it's going to bring up 4th and very short.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Get that quarterback, D-line.
The whole crib. The whole crib.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
I'm surprised you had that much time. I
First
said
down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
We're set. 19. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now Gordon on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Falcons push further out in front. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Hold the ball.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And Ingram holds it in.
Right back up.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Check 50, check 50. Squeeze, get in there. Ready.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Mike 55. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Charlie. Just sit high. Check 55.
Back to throw.
I was trying to run. I should have threw that.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller.
64.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Check. Lucky.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, get rid of it!
To escape, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly.
Oh, I'm out of field goal.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
That really bites. I'm really out of field goal range where I'm at. And we going against the wind. I just pin you.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Oh my! Just jump! Just jump! And you get the pick
quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
You got tape. Alert. Say. 24.
Watson on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. On first down, Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
56 is the mic. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Let's go.
From the 40 now on second down. Watson looking downfield for
Oh, my God!
5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Are you kidding me? I can't catch no
break. And flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ken Tucson. Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And the Mile High Air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We can get back.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
They'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, 59! 56, check 56. And here we go, watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. 54. Check.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
I got Julio now. Y'all just got to man up on everybody else.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Stay with your man. 56, the mark, boy. 56. Shine 31.
Watson on 3rd down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Matt Judon in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
We played the sit-back game. That ain't working no more.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Oh, for the picks.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
At the 46-yard line.
Yes! Ready, go!
Here's Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hold the ball.
Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Jesus, Tua, hold the fucking ball.
And he cuts right. And he gets
what
in.
The fuck?
Touchdown, Atlanta. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
It don't add up, bro. He can't be that bad.
And it is 28-0.
How does he fumble on the first time he's got
so here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Joker. Lock it. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Get that ball. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
10th carry now for Elliott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
He'll look to throw.
Pass the ball. Pass the ball.
To
Jesus.
Michelle on the dump off. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Step up a little bit, man.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try the sweep without it. Elliott goes. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
That is Khalil Mack. Oh, that was Kuechly. They hit either one. It don't matter. Either one.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just out. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
56, Mike, 56. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Kill. To the pass.
Now it's Watson. Jones has it.
Just put your hands
out of bounds, taking it just
take
shy
the ball.
of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Just pick it and go, bro. Like, tell me my man couldn't have just picked that. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. I'm tripping.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
all on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long, say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit, ex slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip, crap.
watch out, cuz I never switch,
Chills, my jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flyer field. Rewrite your history on this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. Is it to get rich or dead?
My bad, I went to go grab a piece of pizza. I was really, if you would have been like, yo, just give me the win, I'd have gave it to you.
Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just
Hey, I ain't complaining at all. And we don't have to listen to Trav, yo. If I win, we don't have to play another game. This nigga talking about if you win, then y'all play the tiebreaker. Shut the hell up. Trav, I hope you're on the stream. Alright, let's see if I do better the second time around. Bro, I don't know. I have a wire connection. I'm right next to my router.
Okay, Coach, thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Y'all ain't getting Longhorn, D-Dub. You thought you was getting Longhorn. Yeah, guess again. Oh, no. Right, let's see what we can make take this time.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Head up! Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl!
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now Elliott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Please hold the ball, Z.
Down at the 36-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Elliott. Nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Check 26, check 26. Set hot.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Hold the ball.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, Ashley, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick,
2nd and 4.
I'm about to score real quick. Ash, hold on real quick. I'm about to score real quick, Ash.
And he'll take it into the end
It's a
zone
different game
for a
now.
Denver
Second
score.
time.
Evan Ingram hitting
Hey,
double
I will
digits with
openly
his
admit
10th touchdown of the
like,
season.
directly to
And the Broncos take it all the way
You heard
down
me,
the
D-Dub?
field and score on the
I
opening
openly admit,
drive.
wrecked me that first game. That wasn't.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
But I'm awake now. You heard me?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10.
Derek, listen to your wife. You try to talk to you.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And let the computer play for you. Hey, D-Dub. Hey, D-Dub. I'm fucking with him. Listen to your wife. Excuse me. Ready to work? Ask her when Man coming out. Is he going to her people's house?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check 52. 26.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
6 right there, 56. Hey, tighten down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Watson.
Yeah, we coming. Don't worry, we coming.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. That's the first time you snapped it in.
No changes. And I'm like, damn.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. Room to run past midfield. Man open, it's Goodwin. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
Sheesh. Hey, bitch, I'm him now. Ain't been him since he think he can,
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Check 55 to Mike. Hey, come on, now. Come on, now. Ready.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He close it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it.
Who hit him?
And they will take over at the 26-yard
God damn.
line. Not the trend he wanted to start
Y'all
the
making
season with
Zeke
a
look
fumble
like a
loss in
bitch.
both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but
Hold
certainly
the
not what he was
fucking
looking
ball,
for.
yo.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every
Dumbass.
scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
You going for
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Hey, man, you on the 5. You can get a quick little yada me.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yada me. You feel me? All you need is a couple seconds.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Right there, 56.
You want to do the same thing you were just going to do, D-Dub? I'm just asking. I'm going to tell you something.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
So please don't think you're about to sit back there and chill out.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Here we go. Mike 56.
It's got to be quick, D-Dub. It has got to be quick.
56 to Mike.
Like 2 seconds, maybe, max. 3. You pushing.
56. Mike.
Matter of fact, fuck, it's in the house.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal.
We got him.
And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Don't get you 7. We'll get the field goal, get the quick 3.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Check Mike. Watch it, Man, I got you. 55 Mike, got 55. You can't block me.
Here we go on 4th.
Yep,
Watson,
we'll take it.
and it's intercepted at the goal
Let's take it to the
line.
house. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to Rob. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 57 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside to 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. 2nd and 11. And down he goes.
You know I was about to get it out.
Back right around the 41-yard line.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
They'll set up to throw.
What the? He hit it before he had the ball. That's not pass interference.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
What kind of animation is that?
Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
They did a tackle animation.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Where's the tap? 58! On the 9. 56 to Mike. Check 56. I got one. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Big stop. Let's go. 56 to Mike. Mike. 4. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. You better be afraid of me. Hands up.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Get him. Get him. 24. Check 3. 24. Trump.
Back to throw, Watson.
It is not.
Pressure gets to him again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called.
Probably could fit one more in there.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
24. 31 to Mike. He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Watch twist. Hey, 31. Line up, go.
The final shot before the break. Watson, he wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. picked up by Sean Williams. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Much different
As now we send you out to
time,
Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
That's all me.
There goes Melvin Gordon. 30. 10.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Falcons.
I press circle to switch off or something, and it put me on somebody.
On the year. As they are an extra point away now from
and I just stopped
this football game.
Other people from trying
well
to
called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
How about now?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They go to Elliott again. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Ingram holds
Are you
it
kidding?
in.
Are you serious? Are you you got to be kidding me, right?
And the Falcons grab
you got to be kidding me, right?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You got to be kidding me.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcons.
All niggas got to do is tackle him and they drop the ball. Is this not...
So many times tight games decided by one big play. You know, a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And he'll take it out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. Sit. I got it. Rock it.
On 1st down.
Please don't fumble.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
1,
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he fires one.
What
incomplete.
the fuck?
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll make it 3rd
What?
down. You and I watched film
The
yesterday.
fuck?
You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his
The
footwork
nigga
just
is
looked
right
off
next
on
to
that
you,
throw.
bro.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but
Yeah.
you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Shut the fuck
Big
up.
play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch the screen. Smoke.
And the blitz does come. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Watson. Sliding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Jenkins in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson.
What
And
the
he's got
fuck?
his
They
star
can't cover.
receiver, it's Jones. for
I
the
swear I
Falcons
had that.
touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I
Please
think it's
don't
time to
fumble.
call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Exit. Check 55 to mine. Check.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Please just get rid of it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Switch.
Now back to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I know how that feels, D-Dep.
And a big 32-yard play on third.
He'd have caught a piece or something of that. Just put the hands up.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Jack. 61. Matchbox. Right. Delta. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Elliott, toss right.
Bro.
Fighting through it. He's got space.
Please don't fumble. Please don't fumble.
Please
Please
near the
don't
30-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Maybe it's me, but I'm wired. I'm connected to the dang router. Hold up. Checking speed.